Ready, break.
Okay.
Take.
All right.
Ready, set, action. Take 31. DJ.
Adjectives to describe DJ.
Attractive. I'd say he's attractive.
DJ is smart.
Smart.
He's brilliant.
Yeah, he's smart.
Like very smart.
Very smart.
Book smart and grandpa smart. But-
Wise is what Grandpa Smart wise.
And I mean, he drives a car like a grandpa.
Kind. Loving.
Well kept.
And
He's handsome.
Attractive.
very masculine.
Masculine.
He likes to work out a lot. He did that one time in 8th grade at Brook Highland Tennis Club.
Work out. That's not an adjective.
Genuine. Generous.
Very good grammar in text messages.
He is kind, he is smart, and he is important.
Intentional. DJ is very intentional. If you have received
Very.
a letter ever from DJ, you know he's intentional.
DJ's very dependable.
Very positive.
He is humble.
Very
He's
humble.
gracious. Loves Christmas.
DJ, you're awesome.
Yes.
And an old man.
Rebecca's kind. She's beautiful. She's athletic. She's determined. She's driven.
Like, shoot, she's really nice. Like, we might need to get rid of her.
She's very tender-hearted. Very diligent in what she does. She wants to be the best at everything, and she's her worst critic. She's very motivated and very self-driven.
I'd say Rebecca's sweet. She's funny.
She's like porcelain. I mean, she's beautiful, easy to look at. People want to show her off because of her beauty and her intricateness and yeah, she's just, everybody prizes her highly.
Rebecca, you really genuinely are one of the nicest people I know. And now we're going to tell you why.
I almost created a plan on how DJ and Rebecca could not get married. Because Rebecca came to the lake with the Outlaw family. And Matt and I have been married for
4.5.
4.5-ish years. But we dated a couple years before that. So we're at like maybe 7 years. I think they've been dating for a couple months. And so they're still in that sweet, let me be so nice phase, which is wonderful.
We're still in that phase.
But I think with Rebecca that phase is never gonna go away. Which that's my biggest worry, because after 4.5 years, the Outlaws can attest, the sugarcoat everything phase for Francie has stopped and gone away. But Rebecca is just very, 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 very nice. And so here's what happens at the lake. A glass gets dropped. It shatters. It cuts Rebecca's foot. And sweet Rebecca is standing over there and she's like, that was great. And is apologizing for somebody else breaking the glass that cut her foot and is saying how wonderful it was. And I'm sitting at the table and I'm like, this girl's gotta go because she's way too nice for, not for us,
Francie's
but for
comment to me is, oh no, I'm no longer going to be the favorite daughter-in-law.
And the only reason I was the favorite daughter-in-law is because I was the only one. But now, like, there's no contest. We already know she's gonna rank me, and
You're still awesome.
But I have the first grandkids, so.
My story of how they met is DJ telling me he meets a girl at the hospital. I was like, good for you, DJ. Very proud. Always knew he'd meet someone in the hospital eventually who wanted to marry him for his money. And so when DJ tells me, I'm a little concerned because he's like, yeah, she's a nurse. And I'm like, oh God, she just wants his money. And then, is that okay to say?
It's okay to say. He's thinking about you, Sarah. That's who he's really talking about because we know what you're after.
Oh, I didn't say that. Yeah.
First impressions.
So I first heard about DJ, I was at Briarwood with Matt, DJ's brother. And the first few days of class, all the teachers would be like, oh, I love DJ. I don't know if he ever missed a question in my class. He was just the perfect student. And so there was a lot expected of Matt. I just heard about this the legend of DJ Outlaw. He was brilliant and wonderful and just a perfect kid.
My first thing I believe I said was, that girl's going out with DJ. And the next thought was that DJ's outkicked his coverage. All the guys would understand that in football terms, but that's true. DJ will admit that one.
All right, my first impression of DJ was I got a phone call saying that Rebecca and DJ were about to be engaged. So as far as my first impression of DJ, I would say that I'm still getting my first impression of DJ, but it's been good so far.
You don't need more than one because you love him at first sight.
First impression of Rebecca.
First impression of Rebecca.
First impression. So that was Francie's first impression of Rebecca.
Way too nice.
My first impression of Rebecca is way too young. By that what I mean is I was good friends with Matt in high school, and when we went over to their house back when we were buddies, Rebecca was maybe like 11, maybe 12. I don't know, but my initial thought was, oh, Rebecca's so sweet. Way too young for any of us. Little did I know, 10 years later, my older brother's going to be marrying her. So that's impressive, but...
Affectionate. Whew, they're touchy, aren't they?
Ooh, very touchy.
If you've gotten to know, which I'm sure all of you have, but if you've gotten to know DJ and Rebecca both really well, individually and as a couple, they are very, very intentional.
It's like a rom-com watching him. It's just always entertaining.
Always cheesy lines. DJ's got some dad love jokes already.
He's a dad already.
He is a dad already.
He's meant to be a dad.
Jokes usually, or even conversation, normally tend towards kids.
Oh, yeah.
Somehow it always gets to have
How
a lot
many
of
kids
kids.
are like, oh,
They are ready to have kids.
And the love, the leg
the
touching.
leg. It's always the leg.
Very much in love. It's
And
very-
we've said that plenty of times too. We look at them and say, gosh, they're so much in love.
It makes
Oh,
me
Rebecca, you're so cute.
They really do love the Lord, and that truly is what's most important in life, so keep it up.
How would you describe their relationship, Gregory?
I think it can best be described in song form. Matt, take it away.
Let's get it on. Let's get it on. I'm sorry, that's inappropriate. Wow. We got some great advice
Great advice.
to the Matt, Randy, Gregory School of Marriage.
Arguing well is good. You know, hiding your frustrations or hiding anything with your spouse is only going to breed resentment and negative feelings. And so if you keep all communications lines open, then you can be 4 years like us.
I would suggest going ahead and getting the surgery to keep you from snoring at night.
That's terrible.
All right, now we know that y'all want, this is kids
Lots
for you.
of these.
Lots of these little munchkins.
Well, let me tell you about these little munchkins. They're cute, obviously.
Super cute. Are you cute? Where are you going? Say hi. You love the
A little bit of word of
camera.
advice about these. They are very fun to make and very hard to raise. Can I say that?
Whenever something happens, because stuff happens, there's strife, give him a gift and make him happy. You can't buy his love, but you can buy him a present.
They seem to do so much for each other already to please each other. So somebody's going to have to be the one to make decisions.
We've laughed about that before too, because both of them want to do whatever the other one wants to do. So there, at some point in time, somebody's going to have to make a decision for the group. And I'm talking about riding down the road, deciding where you want to eat, taking a vacation, deciding where you want to go on a vacation, those type of things. How many kids you want to have? I don't know. 10? What do you think? 8? Maybe something like that.
Talk with each other, communicate, and pray a lot. I know we've learned recently, especially, like, you have no idea what the Lord's plans are for your life, and
Just keeping him
Yeah,
in
keeping
the center,
him.
and trusting his plan makes a big difference.
We love you guys very much, and we're so excited for you, and can't wait to see God's plans for the two of you guys.
My advice is to go forth, be fruitful, and multiply.
Advice for Rebecca and DJ. There's so much. There's so many pearls we could give.
So many.
But since this is free, I would say to continue pursuing each other. Don't meet each other 50-50. Each person 100%. Love each other well. Don't forget to pursue each other. Even as things get mundane, don't forget the things that are beautiful about each other. 2-3 years in, a lot of people, you don't notice the random beauty. And 7 years in, that's a dangerous year right there. But remember, more important than ever, to pursue each other. Take each other. Keep dating each other all the way through. Dinners. When you have kids, if you have kids, I'm sure they'll have kids. Specify some time for date night. Get a babysitter. Gregory's already volunteered at least 5 babysitting nights, right?
Yeah, a week.
For more on that, you can do 3 easy payments of $19.99.
Alright, because I'm gonna be the favorite uncle, I plan on moving in next fall, if that's alright, to get closer to my nieces and nephews, but so I can't wait to be y'all's roommate.
DJ and Rebecca, I just want to say I'm very much looking forward to being the godfather of your children.
Kid number 1. It's not a junior, and it's a male. Matthew Scott Outlaw. Great name.